One clear risk is over-reliance. If you lean too heavily on AI, you risk losing the human touch that defines VIP service. We've seen programs become fragmented when too much human interaction is replaced by automation. What we've always told our clients or anyone that we've spoken to when it comes to leveraging AI is that AI should complement, not replace, human VIP account managers.
You're listening 15 Minutes Mastery, a show where leading iGaming experts share real, practical insights on growth, strategy, and performance. Stay with us for more expert insights.
Good day, everybody, and welcome back to an episode of 15M Mastery. I am Gali Hartuv, the CEO and co-founder of Warrior Lab, a global management consultancy firm renowned for delivering award-winning strategic expertise in iGaming. I've spent the last 13 years working in the VIP space. I've built multiple high net worth loyalty and retention conversion programs. And today I'm talking to you about AI and the future of VIP programs.
How is AI currently being used to enhance the VIP experience?
There's quite a few ways AI is stepping in to elevate the VIP experience. One notable trend is, of course, early detection, where companies use AI to identify VIPs through behavioral attribution and dynamic segmentation before they even reach traditional VIP value stages or segments. Beyond that, AI is optimizing chat routing, automation, CRM hyper-personalization, and even gamification. In the crypto space, AI is also being utilized for wallet tracking and consolidating spending information via blockchain. So in short, AI is becoming a toolkit for VIP teams to be able to deliver a more tailored, proactive, and relevant VIP experience.
What are some potential risks of relying on AI for VIP management?
One clear risk is over-reliance. And if you lean too heavily on AI, you risk losing the human touch that defines VIP service. We've seen programs become fragmented when too much human interaction is replaced by automation. What we've always told our clients or anyone that we've spoken to when it comes to leveraging AI is that AI should complement, not replace, human VIP account managers, which ensures that the relationship remains personal and human-led. We had an instance earlier this year where an operator, in this instance, not a client of Warrior Lab, reached out because they made a very impulsive decision to retrench a lot of their account managers in exchange for AI and automation. The result of that was almost immediate, where VIP started leaving the bookmaker. They were complaining about losing the relationship that they had spent years building with their account manager. Trust just disintegrated overnight by this impulsive decision, and AI could not manage the human or relationship aspect. A big component beyond that is obviously with account managers. What we're finding in a different scenario is that over-reliance on AI it's almost impacting cognitive ability. What we're finding is that account managers that use AI in their day-to-day for every touch point, or GPT for articulation or responses, when they go into the field, they don't know how to maintain the persona that has been presented through AI. They lose the human capability to think on the spot or how to react in a way that mirrors the person that they are behind the screen. So we need to balance the reliance on AI with the ability to not lose sight of who we are as a human-led relationship-driving function. And in doing so, we can maintain consistency both digitally and in person.
What safeguards should be in place to ensure ethical AI practices?
I think it touches onto what is commonly known in AI circles as just human oversight. The key safeguard here is maintaining human oversight. So while AI can assist with tasks, there should always be a human review step, at least when it comes to things that are incredibly sensitive, um, or for any kind of significant decision. It's also important to let players know when they are or aren't interacting with real people, so that that VIP service component feels more human led. We saw an instance in another operator environment where an AI chatbot was being presented as an account manager, and that whenever it encountered a scenario that it couldn't answer, it would simply deflect, saying, "Allow me to transfer you to my colleague that would be able to answer this instead." And that was just the AI speaking like a person, transferring the conversation to an actual person. Um, it's important that we maintain transparency when it comes to how we utilize AI to a degree, of course, but there's a balance here that's ensuring that AI is used ethically and that the core values, especially in VIP, are maintained, that the service remains intact, and that we're not allowing AI to take proactive steps or actions without our knowledge or without our awareness.
How does automation change the role of human VIP managers?
Automation changes the role by taking over big data tasks. Where automation has succeeded, especially for VIP account managers, is that it's absorbed time consuming processes. And in doing so, it's freed up account managers' ability to focus on what they're there for in the first place, which is relationship building. It means that the VIP account manager now has the ability to spend more time on player journeys, more time on retention, and value development instead of just getting bogged down in manual tasks, repetitive tasks, tedious tasks. Um, so, in other words, automation here has let VIP account managers become more strategic and personal, which is obviously a huge positive. However, with that said, I am seeing cases where operators see this freed up time as an opportunity to add more volume to account managers. And it's something to be aware of, where just because your account managers have more time to focus on retention, relationship, value development, does not suddenly mean that you double or triple the volume that they have within their portfolios. The portfolio volume that we've been seeing out there in the worst of cases are sitting 400, 500 accounts or more per account manager. And what we found historically as well as statistically is that the moment that that goes past, say, 150 accounts, even for the most experienced VIP account manager, the immediate impact lies in quality. The immediate impact lies in how that relationship is managed and the information is retained over time. But ultimately, response rates and how you engage get significantly impacted for the negative. So it has changed it for the better, but it also has changed it for a negative when used incorrectly.
What ethical considerations should companies keep in mind when using AI for VIP services?
I think it reiterates one of the points that I mentioned earlier, where it's important to let players know that there's a human behind the communication, and that VIP, even if it uses AI, is still a human led function. Even though AI is part of the structure, the focus should still be on maintaining that personal connection. So, this ensures that the VIP service stays respectful, and that that human dignity component is still prioritized, because we have not yet fully embraced AI. And especially when there's money involved, there's skepticism. So we need to be mindful of the player's sentiment towards AI and how we blend AI support with that genuine human interaction. And I believe that with some transparency, we can embed AI awareness and human VIP services as a cohesive collaborative effort that is going to make players feel secure.
How can operators prepare for the upcoming challenges and opportunities presented by AI in VIP?
I think to prepare, operators should invest in training their teams so that they understand what the AI tools are that they're leveraging, that they're not just being taught how to use it, but why they're using it and what that tool is doing that changes the functionality of their day-to-day function. The reason I say that is there is still a fear factor about people believing that they can be replaced by AI. I've always adopted the sentiment, and I shared this on stage at a conference earlier this year in Malta, um, that AI is not going to replace people. People who know how to use AI is going to replace people. I believe with that said, we need to start small with pilot projects to learn and adapt while always maintaining a balance, again, in VIP between technology and human touch. Um, I believe that VIP teams need to stay flexible. They need to understand from a bigger picture perspective how to blend AI with personalized service. And that doesn't mean outsourcing all communication to ChatGPT. It means about being more strategic in how they are going to utilize AI as an embedded tool of their human function. And I think then operators with that can navigate the challenges and opportunities effectively if there is ground level, foundation level understanding of what we're trying to achieve.
How can AI enhance the personalization beyond traditional methods?
I think when we're looking at how AI is enhancing personalization, an incredible example of that would be the company like The Player, where personalization is the core of what they do in gamification and how they optimize the player experience. My good friend Victoria, the CEO of The Player, is an incredible person to speak to on the subject. However, when it comes to how it's really impacting it, we've seen it in other areas beyond just gamification and engagement. We're seeing dynamic lobbies in casinos where lobby structures are changing around player sentiment, behavior, risk appetite. Um, and this is something that I believe is going to continue to expand into 2026 and throughout 2026. It's definitely something that is becoming more accurate and more advanced. Um, so it's an exciting time for us. And I think it's just a case of monitoring how these data led insights are going to almost personify personalization at scale, but at the same time, really enhance our ability to engage with relevancy.